Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. In today's video we're going to be making Nigerian chin chin. Nigerian chin chin is a snack made with flour, sugar and a bunch of other things. It is very delicious. So in today's video I'm going to show you how to make plenty chin chin in this Christmas period. If you're not subscribed, please click the red subscribe button. It is absolutely free. So let's get right into making our chin chin. All the ingredients I'll use will be in the description box below. So I'm going to start by adding 10 cups of flour into my mixing bowl. So I'm adding 2 cups of sugar. I'm using the same cup. I'm using 2 cups of sugar for 10 cups of flour. So now I'm going to add 2 tablespoons of baking powder. I'll add a teaspoon of salt. I'll add 2 teaspoons of cinnamon powder. Then I'm going to add 4 tablespoons of powdered milk. So right now I'm just going to use my hand to mix all the dry ingredients so everything will go into each other. I'll just mix it up and make sure your hands are very clean. So I'm going to add 500 grams of butter. The butter is room temperature. Then I'm going to crack in 1 egg. I'm not using plenty egg because egg makes the chin chin strong. You know, egg is a binding agent. So I'm just going to add a tablespoon of vanilla flavor and I'm going to use my hand to work that butter, egg and the vanilla into the dry ingredients. I'm just going to try to break the butter with my hands. So right now I'm going to start adding water gradually. I'm adding about a cup of water now. I'll just keep adding and mixing until I have the consistency that I want. Guys, this is hard work, so you should be ready to work your hands. So you're just going to make sure everything, the water, the flour, the sugar, everything just mix up together into a dough. So this is how it is looking. So I'm just going to knead it in the bowl. I'll still knead it on the kitchen counter, but I'm just going to try to knead it. So this is the consistency that you want your chin chin to be. You don't want it too hard or too watery. So I'm just going to sprinkle some flour on the table I'm going to work on. Sorry, on my kitchen counter. I cleaned it very well. Then I'm going to place my mixture on it. Then I'm going to start to knead it. I'll knead it for about a minute or 2. It doesn't really need too much kneading. I'll just knead it a bit so it will be easy to work with. So right now I'm just going to cut a bit of it that I'm going to roll and I'll start cutting out the chin chin. So I'm just going to put it on my surface. I'll just put the flour so it doesn't stick to the surface. I'm just going to use my hand to give it some punches to go down. Now I'm using my rolling pin to roll it down. I'm going to roll both sides, but you don't need to roll it too flat. You can roll it like 2 inches flat. So I just turned it over and I'm rolling the other side and I'm going to start cutting it. So right now I'm just going to cut it into thin strips with a knife. So once I'm done with that, I'm just going to separate each one, then I'm going to start cutting them individually. Some people cut them all together at once, but I just prefer cutting it individually. It's more easy for me that way. So I'm just going to cut them into the sizes that I want. This chin chin is going to be a lot, guys, and it's going to be so delicious. So I already have my oil getting hot already on like medium heat. You don't want the fire to be too hot, so I'm just going to sprinkle some flour on it and transfer to a tray. I'm sprinkling this flour so it will be easy for me to pick up, because you can see that they are naturally clumping together, so the flour just helps. I'm just going to put them on a tray so they'll be ready for frying. I'm just going to keep cutting as my oil is getting hot. So right now I'm going to transfer them into the hot oil, and it takes about 3 to 5 minutes for it to get fried. It's not something that you leave on the fire and go. You just stay there and check it. So while that is on the fire, I'll just keep cutting the rest. I'm just going to stir it and make sure that you don't overcrowd the pan, because it's going to soak oil. Just put a bit, just like the way I did mine. So this is my cousin. She also came to help me roll and cut. She also has a YouTube channel. I will leave her YouTube channel link in the description box below. Please, you guys should show her some love and subscribe. So I'm just checking on my chin chin. Is about 2 minutes now, and I put the heat on like medium so it doesn't burn. So the chin chin is ready now. I'm just going to stir it. And one thing with chin chin is, once it's this color, just take it. And when you want to leave it to become darker, when you bring it out, it becomes darker on the tray. So once it's this color and I put it on the tray, it just gives that perfect color that will not look too burnt. So I'm just going to transfer it onto a tray. And when I'm taking it out of the fire, I'll make sure that the oil is straining nicely, because we don't want oil in our chin chin, too much oil. So this is how it is looking. So right now I'll just use my spatula to just open it up. So this is the same process I'll do until I'm done frying everything. So I'm putting another batch here, and I'm going to do the same process. I got like about 4 big trays of chin chin ready for the Christmas, for the visitors. If you want chin chin, just come to my house. You have this delicious, flavorful chin chin. Thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. Don't forget to subscribe if you're not. Give me a thumbs up and leave me a comment. Make your chin chin and let me know how it will come out. Thank you so much. I'll see you in my next video. Bye.